Hey guys, I'm back for another video, and welcome to my desktop. Yes, this is a special video that I have been planning on for quite a while. Now, if you're a long-time subscriber and you remember about half a year ago, I did this little video showing off how I make my videos. Now, of course, it's been 6 months. Things have changed. A lot of things have changed. I've pretty much completely changed everything I do except for Fraps and Audacity. So, yeah, I'm gonna explain to you how I make my videos as they are every single time. And yeah, so let's get started. Now, say I'm recording a Minecraft video, right? Because that's like half of my stuff at least. Probably like 3/4 of what I do. So anyway, Minecraft opens, and what you notice is this is the size of the window. This is 1280 by 720, and I have a little program installed called Sizer, and it makes it so every time I right click on the corner of a window that it puts it in that resolution. So this is 720p, and this is what YouTube calls 720p. So that's how I get my perfect window size. And if it's not the correct size and you record it, you might get black bars, which is the reason why I record it like this. So anyway, how I start my recording is I click on Audacity, and I have a hotkey set to record here, and you can't really see it. Yeah, I can't go to preferences while recording because I am using it right now. So, oh, this is kind of weird just watching the thing go boop, boop, boop. Okay, so what I do is I click on it, and the recording hotkey for me is the tilde, I think, whatever that little swirly thing is, and my Fraps hotkey is the same. So they're both tilde. So as you can imagine, when I press tilde, this turns on at the same time that this turns on because they're both activated by the same thing. So then I get my Minecraft recording going at the same time that this is going. Now what that does is that by default, everything's lined up already. So I don't need to line up my video and audio ever again because it just automatically is. So anyway, that's how I basically record my stuff. I just go in, play some games, and then I press the hotkey again, and then I go here, export as, and then put the name of the file, and done. So now, say I have my two files. Now, I am about to show you two files that were not recorded in that method, but that's like 90% of the time how I do it. And this is the file that's being created right now for this video. That's kind of weird. But anyway, the two files that I got out of, well, the only two files that are ready to be rendered are these two right here. This is a Clash of Clans video. So what I do is I take it, plop it in here, and then I get an MP4 and a wave. Now the wave is my voice, and the MP4 is the video. So, what I do is I take the MP4, put it in these two slots right here, and then I take my Clan Raid audio and put it on the top. Now what makes this recording different from like 90% of my recordings is that this could not be recorded in that same manner with Fraps and Audacity, because this video is pre-recorded and I had to make the audio for it afterwards. So that involved me opening up the file in Windows Media Player and then having to click it and say click at a specific time in the recording to line it up so that I know what I'm commentating to. Now this all sounds very confusing, I know, but let's just take this one step at a time. Now, this over here, where it says volume, and where it has little bars that go up, these are audio tracks. So I have a lot of audio tracks and only two video tracks. See, this is a video track right here, and this is a video track right here. Now this audio is non-existent because I recorded this using Reflector, and Reflector does not record audio, so it kind of just recorded the video but then put a blank audio down at the bottom. Now, the problem here is that they're linked. As you can see, when I click on one of them, the other moves with it. Now, what I do is go to Group, Remove From, and then when I click it again, they detach. And I do not need that, so I just press the Delete key, and it's gone. So now, I have my video, my audio. Now, as you can see here, you're probably wondering what this box is and what these boxes are over here. Now, let's just move this out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. So I go to the beginning, press play. And, oh, that's a little beeping thing. Now, that's something you're not going to have to worry about, but my specific setup makes it so I have to double-click that for it to stop beeping. I don't know why. But anyway, as you saw there, this is my intro. It's a little animation that Glen made for me. It's a .move file, I think, and I put it up there on top of everything so that it plays at a specific time every single time in the video. Now, what I'm going to do is put the audio up here. Now, this
Mark,
is...
and the reason for that is
that's my commentary. So, I recorded this commentary like 10 minutes ago, by the way. So, you're not going to be able to tell the difference between the video me and the other video me, like the one that's in here. So, anyway, to line it up again, I said 3, 2, 1, and then click. And when I said click, I clicked the play button in Windows Media Player for this so that I know what I'm commentating to and that it's lined up and everything. So let's listen to my pre-recording jibber jabber. Seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Did I just line that up without even knowing where I said click? Okay, it's a little bit before. So if I go here. Okay, I started saying click like right here. So then, this is what it looks like now. 3, 2, 1, click. And there you go. Now it's lined up. So now what I gotta do is right here is when I start commentating. So I gotta select both of these by holding Control while clicking both of them. As you can see here, it selects both. Now I do my little hotkey for cutting. I get rid of the beginning parts, and I just simply slide it up like this. And this is what I have so far. Hey guys, I'm back for another video, and welcome to Clash of Clans. And as you can see, I've already got a video, basically. Now, there's a lot of other things I gotta do, but for now, we've got basically a video. So, another thing I gotta do is this is something you have to do for everything in Sony Vegas if you're doing gaming things, is don't ask why, but in any video that's gaming videos, I would highly recommend you go to switches, right here, disable resampling. That's motion blur. Now, that may be nice for a film crew or something like real life videos, but for recordings, not so much. For game recordings especially, that really degrades upon the quality of the video. So anyway, now that resampling's gone, I need to add some music to this. So I'm going to go into my little music directory. It's in my movies, music, and I've got the... Let's do the combat music from Clash of Clans. Now we plop it in like this. And as you can see, the track is slightly shorter than the rest of the video, but that's fine. We don't need to worry about that yet. I can edit out some of the commentary. That's totally fine. So anyway, now what we're going to do is see what it sounds like and looks like at the same time, of course. All right, let's see what this is. All right, blah, 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 blah. Let's see how this is. Hey guys, I'm back for another video, and welcome to Clash of Clans. Now, that was a little awkward because the music here starts like a millisecond too early, or too late. So now if I go back. Hey guys, I'm back for another video, and welcome to Clash of Clans. Huh? And if and one thing is that if your audio is too loud on your microphone, in the bottom right hand corner there is a little watermark. You do not want it to go that loud because then it starts to scratch up if you have a low quality mic like mine. So what I do is, this is the volume. I'm gonna go to 2.9 decibels. Now, sometimes I leave it, but most of the time I have to switch it, so that might be something to change in the little template I've got going here. Oh, and that's another thing. Templates are your best friend. All of this is a template. All of these things are just like standard. Like, I put most of these in every video of mine. So trust me when I say that if you want to start YouTube, you better make a template. And you don't need an intro and an outro if you're just starting, but it's nice to have later on. So anyway... yeah, that's that. So we've basically got our video here. Now, again, there's a problem with me talking for too long, and then the music just
healing spells,
ends,
use the Barbarian
as
King,
you can see. The Archer Queen, so it just ends way too early. So, naturally, I gotta cut some commentary. So, let's see how this video runs. I'm gonna stop talking because you're not gonna be able to distinguish the recording me from the me that's also recording, but not in this video. Alright, let's see what we could possibly cut out. Hey guys, I'm back for another video, and welcome to Clash of Clans. And if you notice in the bottom right hand corner there is a little watermark, and the reason for that is I recorded this on my I'm gonna lower the volume a little. Laptop. By the way, this is not a raid that I did. This is by a guy in my clan named Aquium1. I think that's how you pronounce the name. And the quality's a lot better once this is rendered out. But anyway, back to the little watermark. That's because every time you buy reflector for the computer, you have to buy it once per PC. But yeah, so back to the raid, I guess. This is a pretty high level base, but of course this guy's got hog riders. So this should be interesting to say the least. So they're very useful. I really have a lot of appreciation for the hog riders, but the only problem with them is that level 1 is like 40 dark elixir per unit, and it gets to 45 and 50 and it just gets really expensive. So I don't really... Oh, now see, that right there is a problem I've been having with this specific track. Sometimes it stops playing. That's annoying. See, this is the things you gotta get used to when you're making videos. There's bound to be issues. Now, this is a perfect example.
Really use them
It
that
just
much,
stops
which is
randomly.
Really expensive.
Look at that. Just
So
stops.
I don't really use.
What the hell happened? I don't even know. This has happened to me so many times I can't even tell you. But really, the best way to fix this is to, like, take it out of the project and put it back in. But let's just ignore the problem for now. Now, I'm not going to completely finish this video on camera, so let's just imagine... Here, I'm going to stretch the audio. This is only temporary because I really don't like stretching the audio because that makes it sound kind of bad, as you can hear. And it just gets really expensive. So I don't really... See, slow-mo is just blah. I don't like it for that music. But let's just imagine the video's done, right? So you go here. They all end at the same time. So let's, again, stretch this a little bit just to get it to fit. Now, this is not what I recommend doing, but I just need to save time instead of making a 40-minute video. So let's just go here.
See you guys later.
And I'll see you guys later is the last words I say. So then cut, get rid of that last bit there, and then you take the outro. Now I'm going to have to select all these little bits here, and you're going to see why it's all cut up like this. So, again, holding control on all of that, and I'm going to go like this and drag it to right here. And then I take it and I line this up right there. So then this is what it would look like without the music. Whatever. But yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Now, one other thing is I gotta make it fade into it. So I'm gonna move it down to this video track. Boom. So then as you can see, it will...
I'll see you guys later.
It fades. So that's one step. Then you go down here, and this over here, this line, you can set key points on it. So I can go double click, and then boom, it goes up to that certain point. So this is very useful for audio purposes. So now look what happens when I use my outro selector. I'll leave a link in the description. They're not sponsored by me or anything like that. They're not a sponsor, whatever. But yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later. Okay, so now we have our outro. Now, let's say, again, the video's not done for reals, but, yeah, so I'm going to take a random video of mine, let's say, Hexed episode 69, I don't know. I'm just going to take a random video from there, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to plop it like this, and I'm going to take the audio away, don't need that, and that is a long episode. So then I just compress this down to like a little tidbit to give you a teaser for that video. I line up the beginning of the clip with this point right here. Now this point is the instant in which that little sign pops up. And then I stretch it to go to here, because this point is when the fade starts into black, and this is when it ends. So naturally, if I go like this, then it will fade to black at the same rate as this. Now I'm going to put a little bit right there. And then, as you can see, it takes up the whole screen because it's on top. Now, an easy way to fix that is I have another preset right here for the outro, which resizes it to be smaller, as you can see here. Now, this is very difficult to do in Sony Vegas if you're just starting out. So look up tutorials and whatnot. And if you want me to make one, then by all means, just ask in the comments. Anyway, this is what the outro is going to be like. I'll leave a link in the description. They're not sponsored by me or anything like that. They're not a sponsor. Whatever. But yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later. And then boom, that's my outro. And then as you can see, the fade out starts right here and boom, fades into black. Now, one thing I also have to do is I gotta get rid of this little bit here. So that is essentially how I make my videos. Now, I am going to edit this for real. So like, I'm going to make the real thing. So let's get all this out of here. Control Z all that back. Okay, what's going on now? Okay, I think I broke it. What just happened? Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of all of this, put it back to the way it was. And one thing about Clash of Clans videos is I generally don't use this little audio piece right here, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. So yeah, I'm gonna speed up, and you guys can watch me edit out the full video. So let's do this. Okay, so this is how it came out. Now the video is done, and basically the only changes I made is instead of cutting commentary, what I did is I extended the music by simply fading it at such a point where you don't even notice that the video, did that. So tell me if you can hear the difference here. Like, don't even look at the line. This raid and possibly use it to your advantage. The Hog Rider raid, I don't know. He dropped the 3 healing spells there, as you saw. And I don't know what his 4th one is, but I'm pretty... Oh, it's just another healing spell. Yeah, so 4 healing spells. He used the Barbarian King, the Archer Queen. Actually, that did seem pretty obvious now that I think about it. So a good fix for that is if I fade it a little bit more. Then it will sound like this. Healing spells. He used the Barbarian King, the Archer... Yeah, it's still pretty noticeable, but that's okay. I'll fix that later. So anyway, as you can see here, there's like a little jagged line, and that means I... slowed down the footage. Well, changed the speed. Speed up or slow down, but in this case I slowed it down, and the reason why is because the video ended slightly before my commentary did. So I simply took it to the point where like those if you're going for a raid this happened. So if I stretch it just a little bit, it's barely noticeable. Like this one. So you barely even notice that I slowed this down, but I slowed it down just enough to get to the end of the commentary, and this is what the outro looks like. If you guys enjoyed, I'll see you guys later. And that's my Clash of Clans Minecraft build if you want to go check that out too. So that's that. So now that we are done with this, we are going to go over to here, render as, and I also have another preset which is 6 megabytes per second, HD 720p 30p video. And the 30p I'm assuming is FPS. Now I'm going to rename it, instead of video template, I'm going to name it Clash of Clans Clan Raid. And render. And then that will get that process going. So, I guess in a couple minutes, I'm going to be doing this exact same process with this recording. So anyway, leave a like down below if you enjoyed, and tell me if this was useful, if you're planning on making your own videos. But I just wanted to put this out there so you guys know how I do it, because, yeah, I think it's a very efficient way of making videos. It's quick, it makes some good content, all that good stuff. So anyway, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.